Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the first match with Rakdos Control, and this hand's looking pretty sweet. This is kind of what we're doing. Looking pretty good. Opponent plays blue, of course. Blue is basically the only color in Pauper. I don't know if you guys knew that. But Pauper, it's basically blue. But we draw a swamp. We're gonna play Bloodfell Caves, and we're gonna pass. Opponent plays another island. Fancy islands. I mean, not really fancy. They're Khan's islands, but not the islands that you see often, it seems like. Opponent taps the land and then passes. So probably holding up counter spells. We draw Blightning. Well, we're going to try Wrench Mind. It might be countered, but I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm willing to trade a 2-mana Wrench Mind for a 2-mana counter spell. That's kind of fine, right? Not a huge deal, I guess. So opponent's thinking about it. Nope, they discard. They discard 2 spell stutter sprites. Well, I'm okay with that. Those are kind of annoying. So we're playing fairies, most likely, it would seem. Opponent taps their lands for Spire Golem. Okay, well, they could have just discarded that, but okay. Opponent plays Spire Golem. Plays Gush. Down to 1 land. Alright. Opponent passes. We draw a mountain. So, do we terminate? And I think we have to terminate. Let's terminate the Spire Golem. We'll leave up 1 mana for Lightning Bolt, just in case they play another creature. Opponent plays an island. Opponent plays Fairy Miscreant. That's actually worth bolting, because not a super big fan of that. But, alright, well, we draw a Blightning. That's kind of cool. We're definitely going to strip our opponent's hand out here, so let's play Blightning. Deal 3. Opponent's going to have to discard 2 cards. Vapor Snag and Island. Opponent's down to 3 cards. Should we bolt that before? I want to pass. I want to pass for now. We'll wait. The opponent plays Brainstorm. The issue with Fairy Miscreant is I don't want them playing another one and drawing a card. But we'll see. We'll see if they have it. If they play it, then we'll bolt it. That'll be fine. Opponent taps 2 for Gush. Returns both of their lands. Wow, opponent's being aggressive with that. Replays 1. So they're up to 6 cards again. Alright. Opponent just casts the Spell Starter Sprite. Alright. Well, I guess, sure. Why not? Some interesting choices. Yeah, let's bolt that now. I definitely don't want them drawing extra cards, so that's gone. We draw another mountain. Okay, we're getting a little bit flooded now. I guess we play Blightning again. That's kind of the idea here. We'll do another 3. Strip another couple cards out of their hand. Opponent goes to 14. Discards an island and a Vapor Snag again. Alright, well, hey. Opponent's down to 14, back down to 3 cards in hand. Hasn't been doing much, has a 1/1 in play, not super intimidating. 2 islands in play too, so, alright, let's see what you have, opponent. Opponent has Delver of Secrets. I don't like that one. And we don't have a way to remove it, so that's a problem. So I guess we're looking for a Lightning Bolt or a Terminate, and we take 1 and go to 20. We draw another land, wow. We have drawn plenty of lands. Let's play Phyrexian Rager. Lose 1 life. Wow. Lose 1 life, draw another land. Well, we are flooded. We're super flooded. I mean, the good news is about being flooded with this deck is that we can still play Chainer's Edicts. And Delver of Secrets doesn't flip, so that's nice. But yeah, Chainer's Edicts kind of require us to have 7 mana, so that's okay. It's just, I don't know, not super into this right now. But we take 1, we go to 18. We draw a Grimag Angler. There's our finisher, but our opponent's untapped. So, not sure if I want to run it out right now. So we're going to attack for 2. Opponent goes to 12. Let's try it. I probably shouldn't. This might get countered and I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to try to run this out. I mean, we don't even have to delve. Yep, counterspell. How I kind of called that. Well, shoot. I shouldn't have played that, but that's okay. Let's see if the Delver flips. Delver does flip, reveals a Preordain. Well, now we're in trouble. I played a little bit too recklessly with that Gurmag Angler. Opponent attacks for 4, we go to 14. Let's see if our opponent plays anything. They do not. They pass. Duress, well, not ideal, but let's see what our opponent's hand looks like. Opponent plays Counterspell. Okay, well, that's probably what I would have hit anyway. So that's fine. I guess we will attack for 2. Opponent goes to 10. So this is not looking great. We need to top deck something to deal with that Delver, and then we're good. Opponent plays Preordain. Okay. Opponent attacks for 4. We go to 10, so we're tied up now. Opponent has more cards in hand though somehow. Well, maybe not for long. We have Wrench Mind. Let's play that. Opponent has 2 cards in hand, so let's see if we strip out both of their cards. Leave our opponent with no hand. Or do you have a counterspell? They do not. They discard Preordain and Spire Golem. That Spire Golem would have been a problem, so that's pretty... Actually, why didn't they just... Oh wait, no, they just discarded the Spire Golem, okay. Yeah, they still have 1 card in hand. I was gonna say, why wouldn't they just discard that? Okay, so we're gonna attack for 2. Opponent's gonna go to 18. See what our opponent has. Another Delver. Well, this is getting out of hand now. Opponent has 2 mana open for Counterspell. If they have it, they attack for 4. We go to 6. Oh, man. This hasn't gone well. Oh, another land. Wow. Well, we're going to concede, I guess. We got flooded. I mean, we drew all of our lands, basically. Alright, well, we're going to bring in Chainer's Edict. And we're going to take out an Angler. And we're going to bring in Electricaries. And we're going to take out probably the white. Maybe. I'm not sure what I want to take out here, actually. There's nothing. I guess we can take out the Duresses. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's fine. Sure, we'll go with that. Take out Duresses. And we'll run this. We'll see how this goes. Let's get into game 2. Alright, game 2 against, I guess, Monoblue Fairies. We get 2 lands. That's not terrible. No double black, but maybe we'll draw a swamp. We drew plenty of lands last time. So yeah, we'll keep this. Opponent mulligans down to 5, so that's nice. I like that. Alright, so we play Bloodfell Caves, gain a life, and we will pass. Opponent plays an island, and plays a Delver of Secrets turn 1. Don't know if that's going to be worth bolting just yet. We'll wait and see if it flips, but maybe we could just bolt it. It doesn't really matter. We don't have anything here anyway. We'll pass for now, but definitely going to bolt that if it flips. Maybe we should just bolt it now before they... Yeah, let's just bolt it. I'm going to bolt it now before it... I know technically we don't get to see what card is on top if there is anything, but I don't want them to get a land and potentially have a counterspell. I'm just going to bolt it. Going to bolt it now. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Vapor Snag. Well, alright, fine. So they go down a card. Now they have to replay Delver of Secrets this turn, so they kind of time walk themselves there to save their Delver, but alright. So opponent plays an island, replays Delver. He also dealt 1 damage to himself, so that's kind of nice. Let's just play Electricary. I'm just going to do it. It's kind of satisfying. Opponent's down to 3 cards anyway, so I don't think I'm super concerned about them going wide. Opponent plays Daze. Well, sure. They're using the counter spells on stuff that I don't care quite so much about. And now we can cast the Blightning, so that's kind of satisfying. So let's play Blightning. Deal 3 to the opponent. They go to 16, and they have to discard 2 of their 3 cards. So here we are, turn 3, and they're going to be down to 1 card. So, yep, that's satisfying. Spellstutter, Sprite, and Island. Alright, not too big of a deal, but... Alright, let's see if the Delver flips. It does not. Fantastic. Opponent taps 1 for Fairy Miscreant. It's alright. Well, see, now Electricary would be nice, but it's alright. Opponent's going to attack for 1. Sure. We draw a Bloodfell Caves. Let's play the Swamp and play Chittering Rats. So they only have 1 card in hand, so whatever it is, they're going to redraw it next turn. So basically, skip your draw step. That's the idea. And they only have 1 land, so the likelihood that they can play whatever that is isn't great. Also, Delver doesn't flip because it wasn't the spell, so that's fantastic. Bloodfell Caves. Okay, so play that, gain 1 life. Do we want to go into Rager or Sign in Blood? I think we want to do... No. Let's just attack. If they want to double block, we'll kill the Delver. They don't. All right, they go to 14. Let's play the Rager. Draw a card and lose 1 life. We draw a Wrench Mind. Well, that might be less useful if they play out their hand, but we'll see what happens here. Does the Delver flip? It does not, and opponent concedes. All right, there we go. So that was a good example of just controlling the opponent's hand. They could not get anything going. Not quite the same as blue control when you're just countering everything, but kind of put you in the same position where you can't do anything really. So that worked for us. Fantastic. Let's get into game 3 and see if we can win our. Wait, I just realized we have a 14 card sideboard. Oops, man, I didn't notice that in the deck tech. Did I? No, I have 60 cards main, 14 sideboard. Well, shoot. I guess we're playing with a 14 card sideboard this series because I've already started recording, so I guess it is what it is. Let's look at this hand. Not great. We're gonna mulligan this for sure. Well, now we're mana flooded, but we're gonna keep it. Terminate, we're gonna keep that on top. So we're flooded and we don't have much to do other than kill stuff. We draw Terminate, which we saw on top. Play Bloodfell Caves, gain 1 life. Put up plays Brainstorm, sure. So yeah, hand is looking kind of awkward. It's not looking good for us. I mean, we can control the board. We can kill 3 creatures, potentially 4, with Chainer's Edict's Flashback if we get to that point. So opponent's going to have a hard time keeping stuff in play, but we just don't have a whole lot going for us. An Angler would be nice, you know, a Gray Merchant would be nice. Phyrexian Rager would be nice. Any kind of creature would be nice. Opponent plays an island, plays a Fairy Miscreant. Alright. Definitely going to make them sacrifice that next turn. We draw another land. Well, we are really flooded. So we're going to play Chainer's Edict, make them sacrifice that Fairy Miscreant so they can't draw from it. Alright, that's gone. So we will pass for now. Opponent plays Augur of Bolas. Alright. Alright, let's see what they get. They get nothing. Fantastic. I'm a fan of that. We get Wrench Mind, and they are tapped out. So, fantastic. This is not going to be countered. So, Wrench Mind. See if they have a Spire Golem to discard. Which is probably... Yep, they do. Okay, that's probably my biggest worry anyway. It can't be killed by Lightning Bolt, but that's gone, so that's good. That's probably what I wanted anyway. Opponent plays a Preordain. Scry 2, draw a card. Opponent goes to combat, attacks for 1, brings us down to 20, not a big deal. Opponent passes, we draw Gray Merchant. Fantastic. There's some action, that's what we needed. So we're gonna pass. We can play that next turn. It's not ideal next turn, but at least we have it. If we draw like a Chittering Rats, it's fantastic. Opponent goes to combat, attacks for 1. So we go to 19. Opponent plays Ponder, looks at the top 3, does some rearranging, draws a card, that kind of stuff. So there's a good chance that the opponent has a counter spell. They haven't countered anything this game. I'm a little bit dubious about going into, Delver of Secrets. Well, they don't have mana for counterspell now, but I think we're just going to terminate that immediately. Or maybe we should Lightning Bolt it. Yeah, that would make more sense. Let's bolt it. Just get that out of there right away. And now we can technically go into Gray Merchant, though it's not super exciting at this point. It's only going to deal 2, gain 2. Opponent plays Hydroblast. So we will terminate it instead. Because that's, yep, terminate. And now it's dead. And opponent has 3 cards in hand. We draw a Sign in Blood. Do we go into Gray Merchant? Let's just do it. It's not that exciting, but it's going to keep that Augur back. Gives us a big butt in play, so that's nice. So we deal 2, gain 2, opponent gets to 18, we go to 21. We'll play Sign in Blood next turn and see if we draw into some good stuff. Opponent plays Fairy Miscreant. Alright. And Spire Golem, well, they've outmatched me on the battlefield, that's for sure. We draw Lightning. Well, we can make them discard their hand, basically. Let's play... Should we play Sign in Blood first? Yeah. We'll see if we just draw into anything useful. Actually, yeah. The white could be useful this game. But we're going to hit our opponent with Lightning. Opponent's going to go to 15, and they're going to lose that last card. We'll see what it is. I mean, if it's a counter spell, they still lose it. Like, it's fine. Oh, Vapor Snag. They vapor snagged a Gray Merchant. Interesting choice. Okay, I guess they just really wanted to play it, but we're gonna go kind of ahead because, you know, now we have a Gray Merchant in hand. We can replay it, deal another 2, gain another 2. Actually, we have the white, so we can deal 3, gain 3. Opponent goes attacking. We go to 14. Alright. We draw a land. Well, at least we can play both white and Gray Merchant at the same turn now. So let's play the white. Does it resolve? Opponent does have a card in hand. It does resolve, and it's a 4/4, so that's nice. Now we'll play Gray Merchant, see if this resolves. I'm a little bit dubious, but if it does, we're going to deal... It does. Okay, well, there we go. So opponent goes to 12, we go to 17, and we have a 4/4 in play, which is not the worst thing. We also have 7 mana, so we can start flashbacking Chainer's Edicts now, which is going to make the white even bigger every single time we do that. So yeah, that's it's not looking terrible, even though our opponent does have a big Spire Golem in play. Opponent revealed a Hydroblast, so they have a Hydroblast in hand. We don't want to play anything red unless they're tapped out, or unless we don't care about it. Opponent attacks for 2, that's good, so we can attack with the white now, and not worry about it dying. We go to 15, we draw Terminate. Well, that's going to be countered by Hydroblast, isn't it? Let's flash back Chainer's Edict, tap all of our lands. So, opponent has to sacrifice something, probably an Augur, I would guess. Maybe the Fairy Miscreant, but I would guess an Augur. Most likely, yep, Augur gone. So, white's a 5/5 now, that's fantastic. Let's go to combat, attack for 5. I guess we're going to attack with both. I mean, there's no danger of them dying. And we're putting out more damage than our opponent, and we're ahead on life, so let's just go swinging, see what our opponent does. They block the Gray Merchant, go down to 7. So looking pretty good for us. If they don't have an answer for the white, opponent plays Ponder. So it's funny. I have 1 copy of white. I said I wanted to test it, and it's doing good for us in this game. It's winning us the game. Without that, we'd be kind of locked up right now, so that's kind of fantastic. Opponent attacks for 2. We go to 13. Let's see what we draw. Bloodfell Caves. Not ideal. Let's go to combat. We're going to attack all out again. See if our opponent has anything fancy to do. Probably not. Maybe. Nope. Just blocks the Gray Merchant. Alright. That's fine. Oh, they block the white too. That's great. So the Fairy Miscreant is gone. We'll play Bloodfell Caves, gain a life. We go to 14. Opponent's at 7. Yeah, it's not looking bad. Opponent does have 3 cards in hand. There's another Augur Bolus as well. Let's see. They reveal a Preordained. Alright. Are they going to play that immediately? They do. That means they might not have a counterspell in hand. I mean, they have Hydroblast, but they might not have an actual counterspell. But they Preordain, scry 2, draw a card. You know, that kind of stuff. And white's is 6/6 right now, so that's looking pretty good too. Opponent plays Gush. Returns 2 islands, draws 2 cards. They're up to 7 cards, so that's scary. I don't like that. Down to 6 now, but still 6 cards in hand. Don't like it. I mean, we're ahead on the board. We're looking pretty good on the board, but 6 cards in hand is not what I want to see. Opponent attacks for 2. We're going to go to 12. And opponent passes. Alright, let's see what we draw. Chainer's Edict. Well, Hydroblast can't counter that. So let's play Chainer's Edict. Force our opponent to sacrifice something. Probably an Augur again, I would think. Yep, and we're going to be able to flashback that next turn. So that's fantastic. So white is now a 7/7. Let's attack all out. They have to block the white or they die. Let's have a Vapor... Wow. They do have a Vapor Snag. Alright, so the white gets bounced to our hand. Opponent blocks the Gray Merchant. I guess we just immediately replay the white. Hope they don't have a 1-mana counterspell of some kind. They do not. Alright, that's fine. So opponent's turn. They go to combat. Attack for 2. We go to 9. We could play Terminate and force that. Well, they're completely untapped. No, we're gonna go another land. Wow. We're gonna flash back Chainer's Edict. Force our opponent to sacrifice. They have to sacrifice the Spire Golem or they're dead unless they have another Vapor Snag. Opponent sacrifices the auger? That's interesting. So they must have another vapor snag then. That's kind of the only explanation for that. Spell stutter sprite. Well, I guess that works. So we're going to attack all out. Opponent's going to block the white. Makes sense. So they go to 5, and the white is a 9/9. And we will play a swamp and pass. So if the opponent taps out, which would be nice. Oh, nope, opponent concedes. Alright, that's the game, guys. We did end up winning our first game with the Rakdos Control against another control deck, a blue control deck. Was that tier 1 fairies? I mean, it was pretty close, it seemed like it. So yeah, there we go, guys. Rakdos Control beats Fairy Control. Pretty fantastic. We were drawing a Chanter's deck too, so that's kind of interesting. That was 2 more creatures we could have killed. So yeah, there we go, guys. Game 1 with Rakdos Control down. We are 1-0. As you can see by the length of this game, these games are going to be kind of long and grindy because we are a control deck. We know we kill stuff for several turns before we start, playing stuff to kill our opponent with. So yeah, it's a little bit slow, a little bit grindy, but Rakdos Control, love it, love it. Beat Monoblue, beat Fairies, 1-0. We've got 4 more games with us, guys. If you want to see those games, as always, check the description. There should be a playlist, and I will see you in match 2.